everybody, and welcome back to another video here on the one and only Tribal Warrior YouTube channel. And of course, I am the Tribal Warrior, and in today's video, as you see by the thumbnail and as you see by the title, I am going to be predicting the 2026 Money in the Bank winners way too early in advance. Why? Because why not? I've done the same thing with the Royal Rumble earlier this year where I predicted it about 3 months in advance. So we're back at it this time with the Money in the Bank. Same kind of thing, 3 months in advance now. I would like to set a little disclaimer. I'm filming this video on Tuesday, July 28th, 2026. So this is basically 3 months. How many more months until... So it's July, so we have, after July, we have August, September, October. So that's 3 months ahead of us, okay? So 3 months until Money in the Bank. Okay, so we're predicting it 3 months early. By the time this video comes out, it'll be like 2 months early or something like that. But yeah, just like the Royal Rumble one, we have 2 men lined up and 2 women lined up who I think have a chance of winning the 2026 Money in the Bank briefcases. Okay, so let's kick things off by talking about the men. So up first, of course, you cannot talk about Money in the Bank without talking about the megastar, LA Knight. LA Knight has spent the last few years proving he belongs in the main event, but he's often come up short when the biggest opportunities have come around. Winning the Money in the Bank would finally give him the chance to control his own destiny and reward the incredible support he continues to receive from the WWE Universe. His confidence and charisma also make him the perfect superstar to carry the briefcase. And of course, every year when we do talk about Money in the Bank, we always think about LA Knight. He has been in a good few Money in the Bank matches now. He has experience. He has been in the last 3 ones, and he's lost every single one of them. And he's always been a prediction to win them, and he's just never got the chance to actually grab the briefcase and become Mr. Money in the Bank. Now, of course, even last year, I done my Money in the Bank predictions video, and he was on the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure the thumbnail has changed since then to Naomi and John Cena. I changed it the other day because I just thought I looked bad. But yeah, we're back at it, and hopefully there could be a chance for LA Knight to win. And if LA Knight doesn't win the Money in the Bank, I really do think this is his last chance at becoming Mr. Money in the Bank, or even a WWE champion, because after Money in the Bank, after 2026, I don't think LA Knight will ever win a WWE championship. Now that is main roster title, as in not Intercontinental title, not US title. I'm talking about the WWE championship and the world title. After 2026, I don't think he has the chance to win it anymore. So the Money in the Bank would really help him do that. So yeah, that's the first of 4 superstars I see winning this year's Money in the Bank briefcase. Next, let's move over to our second male superstar. Next is a man who has never been in a Money in the Bank match before. The Beast in Bron Breakker. Of course, look at Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker, he already looks like one of WWE's future world champions, thanks to his incredible power, speed, and intensity. A Money in the Bank win would be the next logical step in his rise, allowing him to establish himself as a genuine main event threat. With the briefcase in his hands, every champion would have to keep one eye over their shoulder. And of course, Bron, I think with Bron Breakker, I was thinking about this when I made the video. Bron doesn't need the Money in the Bank briefcase to win a championship. That's why I didn't include Obafemi in this video. He doesn't need a title. He doesn't need a little briefcase, because I feel like the Money in the Bank briefcase is a cheap code. After a match, your opponent, he's tired. That's when you get the advantage to cash in on him. I don't think Bron Breakker or Obafemi needs the Money in the Bank briefcase. They could just win in a normal match. But at the rate Bron Breakker is now, kind of with the world tag team titles right now, at the time of recording today's video, he's with the Vision, and he's kind of just a side character, and he's kind of boring right now. I think to boost him up a bit more, the Money in the Bank briefcase, and that would help him so much. And maybe, if we think this logically, if Roman Reigns does not face The Rock at WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia, and like the rumors are telling us, if Roman Reigns faces Obafemi for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 43, Oba could win or Roman could win, but then out comes Bron Breakker and he cashes in the Money in the Bank briefcase. That sets up a feud between Bron and Oba. That would be a colossal, amazing main event feud, and then that feud could maybe conclude at like SummerSlam next year, and then we have Oba finally becoming world champion. That's great booking right there. So yeah, Bron Breakker, another superstar who has all the ingredients to be Mr. Money in the Bank. But no more Mr. Let's move over to Mrs. Money in the Bank. So, Jacy Jayne. Jacy Jayne has proven she can thrive under pressure and has continued to grow into one of the women's division's most confident and dangerous competitors. Winning the Money in the Bank briefcase would cement her rise and give her the perfect opportunity to establish herself as a future world champion. Her confidence, character, style, and willingness has all the ingredients and everything it takes for someone who should hold onto the Money in the Bank contract. And at the time of recording today's video, Fatal Influence are tag team champions, Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed. We only need Jacy Jayne to win something, with that being a title or the Money in the Bank briefcase, and then that would have Fatal Influence at the top of the league. I think it kind of is possible. She's this amazing star. She's not getting crazy opportunities yet, but you know, she just got to the main roster a few weeks ago, so she's going to build herself up and maybe get into that ladder match in October. I'm pretty sure it's October 10th. So yeah, I would love for Jacy Jayne to win this briefcase. And by the way, all four of these people that I'm talking about, I think they have a chance at winning the briefcase, but also I would love for every single one of these guys to win as well. It's not a fact that like I'm predicting, but I don't want them to win. I want all of these guys to win because I think every single person would be great to hold the briefcase. So yeah, so far we have Bron Breakker, Jacy Jayne, and of course LA Knight. But let's move on to our final superstar, who I think has a chance in winning the Money in the Bank briefcase on October 10th. It's Lyra Valkyria. Now, before I get into it, I'm sorry I couldn't find a heel render. Lyra Valkyria, she's obviously a bad character now. She's a heel. I could not find a heel render. This is the closest thing I could find. In every other render, she's smiling like she's the happiest person alive. So I could not find a heel render. So just pretend she looks really grumpy there. Okay. So aside from that, Lyra Valkyria has consistently delivered whenever she's, being given a big opportunity. First ever Intercontinental Champion. She's proving she can compete with the very best in the WWE, recently defeating Bayley. A Money in the Bank victory would feel like the perfect reward for her hard work and put her within touching distance of winning her first world title. Her determination and ability to perform under the pressure makes her one of the strongest competitors to win the 2026 briefcase in October. And I love this new heel character of Lyra. She kind of seems homeless, but aside from that, has more grit and determination. And I like that about her. She doesn't care anymore. She's not friends with people. She just wants to win the matches and win the titles and prove that she is the future and she is the now as well. So I think she has an amazing chance at winning the briefcase. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you guys in today's video. Just a short, simple video. 4 superstars I think have a chance of winning this year's Money in the Bank briefcase. The men, LA Knight, Bron Breakker, and of course the women, Jacy Jayne and Lyra Valkyria. Of course, there is so many more as well. I'd be here all day. This video would be like an hour long if I talked about all the potential winners. For example, we have Oba Femi. I mentioned he doesn't need the briefcase, but there's always a chance. We have Stephanie Vacher if she returns. We have Finn Balor. I would love a Finn Balor Money in the Bank briefcase. We have the future in Dominic Mysterio. Maybe Blake Monroe could build herself something. Roxanne Perez. She could split away from the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez. Of course, she is Intercontinental Champion now. But maybe she can also hold the Money in the Bank briefcase as well. And of course, best for last, Chelsea Green. I would love for Chelsea Green to be Miss Money in the Bank. I would love it so much. It just fits her so much. So yeah, I would love for that to happen. So Chelsea Green. But they are other possible winners. The 4 I named in today's video I think is the most possible. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I have been the one, the only Tribal Warrior. And until then, remember to always, always stay tribal.